What's up, Bronc community? This is your host, Carlos Cuadros. I hope you all are having an awesome summer, and thank you for tuning in to our second Newscast Summer Edition. There has been some recent changes concerning student immigration policies. Here's David Ramirez with the story.
Keeping the dream alive. President Barack Obama used his executive authority to institute a deferred action for young students known as Dreamers. The new policy is part of the comprehensive immigration reform known as the DREAM Act. The new measure would allow young non-citizens to stay in the U.S. in exchange for service in the military or to attend school. Eligible students will soon be able to apply for work authorizations in order to avoid deportation. The President said, quote, "This is the right thing to do," end quote. For Bronc Radio, I'm Dave Ramirez.
In order to stay tuned with international and national news, here's Carlos Garza.
In the month of May, the Mitt Romney campaign presented their new education policy called A Chance for Every Child. This new policy will subsidize parents who send their children to private schools. The plan will lower entrance requirements for new teachers and place commercial banks in charge of student federal aid. A California man is in court for assault charges as he attacked a priest who molested him when he was 7 years old. Now the 44-year-old William Lynch is accused of assaulting his former priest. Lynch says that he looks forward to facing the priest in open court. Early this week, rumors of former Egyptian President Mubarak's death began to circulate the internet. Egyptian government officials had denied all claims that Mubarak was clinically dead and reiterated that Mubarak is alive. Mubarak's lawyer reports that he is in stable condition. For Bronc Radio, I'm Carlos Garza.
Now with the excitement of sports news, here's Matthew Maciel.
The Heat take Game 2. Game 2 of the 2012 NBA Finals was a matchup of three-time MVP LeBron James versus three-time scoring champion Kevin Durant. It was a hard-fought battle as the Thunder rallied in the fourth to come back from an 11-point deficit. The Heat eventually held them off as both King James and Durant scored 32 points. The final, Heat 100, Thunder 96. The teams will travel to Miami for Game 3 Sunday at 7 p.m. on ABC. Also, on Wednesday, Giants pitcher Matt Cain became the 22nd pitcher in Major League Baseball history to throw a perfect game. He did this at home as the Giants beat the Astros 10-0 in San Francisco. Cain also tied Hall of Famer Sandy Koufax for the most strikeouts during a perfect game with 14. This was the fifth perfect game in the last 3 years and the second this season. For Bronc Radio, I'm Matthew Maciel.
For all the latest gossip and entertainment news, here's Khadija Zarate.
Johnny Depp and his partner of 14 years, Vanessa Paradis, has called it quits. The couple has 2 children, Jack and Lily Rose. The two are asking for privacy for themselves and their children. They have not been seen together publicly since 2010. 26-year-old Jack Osborne was recently diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. The news of his condition have come just weeks after the birth of his daughter. Though there is no known cure, there is treatment for the condition. Actor Alec Baldwin is being accused of punching a male photographer on Tuesday. On Wednesday morning, he is allegedly said to have run over a TV reporter's foot with his bike. He has denied punching the photographer, saying that the man came at him and he was defending himself. For Bronc Radio, I'm Khadija Zarate.
Fun in the sun. This summer has arrived. Families and children are heading to pools to cool off. Here are some safety tips when swimming in the pool. Always swim in the presence of a lifeguard. Follow regulations and lifeguard directions. Obey the pool safety signs and symbols and supervise children's safety. Following these easy tips can make your summer safe and enjoyable. For Bronc Radio, I am Priscilla Robles.
That's it for today's newscast. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to visit us on our website at www.utpa.edu/BRTV. A big thank you to our station manager, Cassie Perez, our news director, Carlos Burgoyne, and all the radio staff. And remember, Bronx, the only way to win it is to try.
Go Bronx!